Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. So when we last left off we had the mission to find ourselves, what was it now? The... oh, I've forgotten now. What was it? Something... you know what I'm talking about. It's the land deed. Is that right? Yeah. Indeed. So, on we go. Let's just check where we need to go. We need to go to the Library of Vivec. So, and then we need to give it to Indriel Rathrion. Right, we'll try that. Okay, off we go. See what we can find out. See what we can do. I think the Library of Vivec is... where is it? It's in the temple, isn't it? Yeah, that's where it is. So, the best way to get that is to go from the foreign quarter, get the boatman to House Harlu, and then from House Harlu to the temple, because I don't think you can get a gondola directly there. So that's the plan. That's what we'll do. What a lovely day. A nice dusky.
Go ahead.
Dusky time. Yeah. So Harlu, it'll be cheaper. And then we're gonna go to the library in the temple, which is actually, I think, is full of people. So might be a bit tricky. There we are, to the temple. It cost us 5 gold to get there. Was it? I think it was worth the time. Yeah. And here we are at the temple. Now I'll have to double check the map to see just exactly where it is that we would need to go. There it is. It looks quite swished, doesn't it? Right, so High Fane, Hall of Justice, Hall of Wisdom. So it'd be the Hall of Wisdom that we would need to go in, wouldn't it? No, not there. Is the Hall of Wisdom. I would presume anyway. You would expect a library to be in with the wisdom rather than to be in. Yeah, so we'll just walk down here and we'll just map out all these places. See, aha, there. See, told you. It's here. All right, so this is the entrance to the library in Vivec. It'll be good for us to have a little look around, see what books are. See, it's full of people. See what we've got.
Go away.
Oh yes, I love these 36 lessons of Vivec. I try and collect them. Well, I don't, not for this particular game, but normally when I play Morrowind, I run a particular game where I think I got all of them, or I at least tried to get all of them. I don't think, no, I've never gotten all of them. I've only ever tried to get all of them. Some interesting books. I wonder if any of them other ones will give us a skill increase. I do like getting a nice skill increase from a book. Lots of copies of the same thing though. Ancestors and the Dumner.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Overview of Gods and Worship. Pilgrim's Path. We've read that already. More Pilgrim's Path. Concentrated Prayer. Yeah. Lots of books. I don't know if it...
No, I don't think
sometimes I just ignore the books, and other times... Oh no, that's
Let's
wrong.
this official out.
No, let's go back. And these ordinators are not very happy, but here, there's not very many people. What I was saying before is that the book, I like to read them, but I don't know if I should do them in this episode to read it, because it actually does, or at all in this series, to read Morrowind books. Maybe later on, but just as separate episodes apart from it. I'm so pleased nobody saw us. You know, I'm emboldened. Let's take all these books here. These are our books now. Look at them anyway, they're worth 250 apiece. And there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So... well, just on their own, that's 3... No, it's not 3,000 gold, it's 150. No, it's not 150, it's 1,500. It's not bad. We wouldn't get that, though. We'd be lucky if we got 700. But even 700 for nothing is better than a kick in the teeth. Right, so we've got what we came for anyway. So we have that land deed. So... might be best for us...
Spit it out or hit the road.
Whoa, you're quite mean. Better be good for us. When we get to move on, we'll see what we can do. See where we can go. See if we can get out, actually. Not too bothered about anything else that we could potentially get from this place. I know that we could, if we wanted to, try and steal Ordinator armor. But that's medium armor, and it's not. I'm not too bothered about getting... I'm not too bothered about the Ordinator stuff. I think when you first play the game, you might actually want to get it. I suppose thinking of Hexam, the character, though, as a character, he would probably want to get his hands on some Ordinator armor. But I don't think that personally he would want to do it right now, because he's a little bit weighed down, so might want to wait until he gets rid of, sells some of the clothes that he's got. What a place, eh? This is Vivek's house, is where he lives in there. Quite a canton. Very impressive, in fact. Imagine having a house like that for yourself. Come on then. So we've got what we need to. Now we need to work out the best way to say Dineen. So I think if we go to Ebonheart through Divine Intervention, and then get the boat to... there is no boat in Dineen. Why do I always imagine there's a boat in Dineen? Man. I always have it in my head that there's a boat at Dineen so that you can get there directly by boat, but there's not. There's only a silt strider, not a boat. I have to get it out of my head that there's the boat that took us there. It's not there anymore, and you can't use it for transport.
Care to tell me what this is about?
Anyway, let's get on the boat and see.
How interesting. You've got
What you
my
do?
ear, let's hear
There's
it.
a guard walking onto the boat there. That's strange that a guard. Is he going to come with us for a little journey? You going to come with us too? So, let's go to Vivek, and then from Vivek we'll go sketch to Stilt Strider, and then that Stilt Strider will definitely take us to Dineen. And then we need to find the lovely lady. If I can remember her name. Irene or something. I know it's not Irene, it's something like that. Maybe do we go to her house?
Why walk when you can ride?
I think. Well, we'll just check to see where she lives, and then just see if we can go. She might be in our house. Although if the land deed has been pinched and whatnot, then it might be a bit difficult for us to find her house. No, find her in her house, because she might not be living there anymore. But they wouldn't send us to Dineen if she wasn't there, so just see where she is. So she's right on our way there. See what we can sort out. It's a nice little place. Oh, it's locked, so not obviously. I'd presume not. Maybe she's wandering around town somewhere. I bet it's that woman that we passed up there.
Speak,
Yes.
traveller.
Hello. I want... Ah, lovely. Right. Just leave me alone. I've already told you that I never signed a land deed, and I'm not selling my land, and I'm not moving back to Cyrodiil and give her the land deed. See what she has to say. happy about that. What? This looks like the land deed. Why are you giving me this? This deed belongs in your hands. Thank you very much. I can't tell you what this means. And your gloves, this seems somehow familiar. Stories I've heard as a child. Anyway, I thank you. Our journal's been updated, and we have done a good job. So, we should save up here. We should feel happy about ourselves. So that's good. This is a good place to leave it, actually. So we'll save up, and when we come back, we'll go back to see Mr... what do you call him? Gentleman Jim Stacey. So take care, and look after yourself. Goodbye.